Asli Alex, namaste. I am a model here in India and I love makeup. I love it so much, I live for it. And today I want to share all of my tips with you here on Nykaa TV. Shuru karte hain. So I've got the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the fawn color. We're gonna start by using this concealer. I like to use a little bit of a brush. Oops. Gently dab under the eye, just to conceal what we have. And at the bridge of the nose, a little bit here, and on the chin. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna pat it into my under eye area. So let's get into the actual highlight and contour part. I'm using the NYX Contour and Conceal palette, and I love this so much because it has so many different tones that you can use. If your shade is anything like me, this is gonna be the color that you're gonna use for your highlights. I'm just going to make these lines going down. I'm adding this yellow tone as a highlight on top of my concealer just to give it more of a pop. I like my contour to be intense. And let's put this down here, a little bit on the bridge because we've already gotten our concealer there. And I like to put a little bit of the highlight in this area because when I add the contour, it gives it that cut. Just a little bit. So now it's time for our contour. So we are gonna use this beautiful brown shade here, and I've tested it on my hand already, as you can see. It's got that deepness, it's really beautiful, and that would look really nice as our contour. So let's put our lines here, keep them thin. You'll get some on the sides of your nose. Now, if you want your contour to be intense, feel free to add more of that darkness here, right? But I just like a very simple, fine look, so I'm just gonna add some little lines here. Last but not least, we'll hit these areas. Get this jawline. So that's it. That is step one. So now it's time to blend this lovely masterpiece I've made here. And by blending, you're patting. It's a patting motion, it's not a sweeping, because then you'll just take off everything that we've just done. Okay, now I'm just gonna use a different side of the sponge to get my contour. I do a little bit of the sweeping because I like a very cut look when it's coming to contour. A little bit more of contour on the nose. Also, don't go so far up here because it'll make your nose very narrow and it'll darken this area and we want your eyes to pop. That is blending. I'm going to move forward and put some powder on top with the Makeup Revolution Pro HD. So I'm gonna use this color here as my highlight. So gently tap, and then we're going to just pat it in the face lightly. This will also help from any of the creasing that happens under the eyes. I know I struggle with it all the time. For the contour, I want to use this brown, this cooler brown tone for the contour. Pat that in the sides. And for the sides of the nose and these other areas, I'm gonna switch and use a smaller eyeshadow brush, but I like this because it's small and it gets into the smaller places without overpowering. And I like fine lines. Just wanna pat it. Nice definition. You can also use the small brush and get a little bit on this indentation on the lip part, above the lip. Okay. Let's get this brush again, hit the sides, and that's it. Sundar. So now that I've blended and added contour, we're gonna add a finishing look, which is going to be the Master Chrome by Maybelline in Molten Gold. It's a shimmery highlight that's going to add an extra pop. It's so pretty, I mean, it's so shimmery. And start little by little on this area. You can already see magic happening. Even add a little here. And you'll do this on the apples of your upper cheekbone, like this area. A little bit of this highlight on the tip of your nose, and now it's popping. Now, contouring is all about an illusion. We wanna highlight, we wanna darken, we wanna give our face dimension. Now, like I said, this is optional, so to finish off your look, just add a little bit or don't, but I mean, obviously you can see how beautiful it's looking.